kind of nothing too crisp out there for most of the game for you guys.
No, not really. I think a little bit of urgency level could have been a little higher. I mean, we came out with, I think, a pretty good first period, and then had some chances. Didn't bury our chances, and they were sitting back, 5 guys, and really trying to, just wait for an opportunity to capitalize. And in the end, that's how they ended up winning the hockey game with miscue by us and on the second goal early, and then they a point shot that just sort of found its way through. So if we bury a couple chances, then they have to come out of that mode a little bit, I would think. And obviously we had plenty of shots, we had plenty of chances, just didn't bury pucks. I didn't think we were in the high traffic areas very well, and 1 or 2 guys were, but other than that, I thought Lettinen saw a lot of pucks, a lot more than he should have, even though we were throwing pucks there. And just bearing down just around the net. We had some chances, but just didn't finish.
Suter too aggressive there, or they just make a good play against them on the turnover that led to the second?
Oh, the second goal, no, I just think that either I think it was Ott that either caught him off guard or whatever, and I didn't think he made a good decision there. And Suits is usually, that's the strength of his game, his decision making, and on that one I don't think either the puck jumped on him or he didn't make a real strong decision there, and they countered, and he sort of drifted to the middle, and they popped it to the middle of the ice, and that's how they counter on a team that sits back and traps in that manner. So, when you play them, you have to manage the puck. You have to, we had lots of puck possession, we had lots of zone time, we had lots of that, and it's getting through the neutral zone. I think we generated a whole lot of speed through the neutral zone. We were just we'd float up there. You have to come back and regroup with a lot of detail and then generate some speed, and then they have to back off. And they had numbers back all night, but you can get pucks behind them and retrieve them and then go from there. So we weren't bad, but we weren't real good.
Quick on the third, that Leggy had a pretty good chance to get that puck out.
Yeah, well, it went down low. I didn't think Leggy was supposed to be down there. It looked like Dustin was supposed to be the low forward there, and they popped it out to the point, and you throw it at the net and good things happen. They had traffic, and I think it was Siegel going to the net, and found its way in, and that was a huge goal because they were checking really well. If it was a 2-1 game, I think maybe we get it tied up, but with a 2-goal lead, they were checking way too well tonight.
Suter and Weber both mentioned that although there were a lot of shots, there weren't very many high-quality chances. Did you agree?
No, because I don't think we had enough guys going to the real hard areas. We wanted to stay a little bit to the perimeter, and you can't do that. Not the way they were playing. You have to go right to the hard areas. You have to win those loose puck battles. You have to find those pucks. You have to throw them there. And just as they got their third goal, they had a guy right at the net. They threw it at the net and found its way in. That's what we had to do a little bit more, and we didn't do enough of it.
Just a bad night after a really good run. I mean, you confident?
No, I don't think it was a bad night. Obviously, the outcome was bad, but I think we did a number of things well enough that we could have won, but we didn't do a few things well enough that prevented us from winning. So, you have to have short-term memory, and the biggest game of the year is coming up on Thursday now.
Thank you.